My name is Indy Srinath, and I'm a forager, educator, and mushroom cultivator. I also like to think of myself as a steward of the land and a steward of the community. I'm the manager of the Southside Community Garden, a small garden that's right in the center of a very urban area that is predominantly African American. The individuals who reside in this area are living in a food desert, so they're living miles away from the closest grocery store where they can just buy fresh produce and have access to healthy foods. I really think that urban gardening is one of the most radical things that a person can do. The way in which I implement design in the Southside Community Garden is through permaculture, so just this idea of permanent agriculture. I don't think that humans should have any sort of feeling of ownership over land, obviously because it belongs to the earth, but also because the people who have traditionally and historically farmed and gardened the soil and created the land that we see today were never paid or compensated for their work, such as migrant farm workers who are paid pennies to harvest like all the tomatoes that we eat, or all the way back to, well, not that long ago, to African Americans who were enslaved and forced to work on the land. I often try to really pay respects to people of color who have come before me and really even paved the way for me to feel comfortable foraging and being a part of this culture. The people who originally identified certain plants were indigenous peoples of America, honoring that the knowledge that we have now wouldn't exist without folks who came before us and were oppressed. I do believe in communicating with plants in a way that's very science-based, soil microbiology and ecology, and learning the different types of symbiotic relationships or parasitic relationships between certain species of mushrooms and certain trees. When I'm in the forest, I'm trying to move away from a relationship where I'm using it for a certain purpose and more so viewing it as just a calming place where I can feel humbled by the vastness of the trees and the soil. I guess it's spiritual in a way that for me it's a mindfulness practice of just slowing down and matching the pace of nature. I'm kind of trying to blend in and coexist in a way that's not disruptive. Really try to feel like a human being versus a human doing.